recommendation. All those in favour?
Aye.
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 Against? Carried. We'll move now to item 18. Item 18 has is a mover and seconder for item 18. And please, Maya, if you could note with item 18, if you could note the conflicts of Councillor Cooper and Councillor Newman, and the mover is Councillor Bartley, and second Councillor Collins, and I'll put it on the table for discussion, and we will let both Councillor Cooper and Newman know when this particular item is finished. Kia ora. And Ben, you and Dorothy. Tēnā kōrua.
Kia ora, Councillor, and kia ora, members and councillors. So I've got Dorothy Guthrie with me, who's been leading this piece of work, and will make some brief introductory comments, and then I will hand it back to you, Mr. Chair. We're happy to answer any questions.
Ka pai.
Kia ora, Chair, councillors, and mātua tēnā koutou katoa, talofa lava malo lele. Ka tonoa te komiti mona pare, mena mai toi, me te hapori, mena kaupapa, whakae kia mai tai te whakaiti e te kino kahua e te waipiro. We are seeking the committee approve the Council Whānau Statement of Commitment on Alcohol Harm Minimisation, kia mai tai te whakaiti te kino kahua e te waipiro. In May 2021, the committee agreed to implement changes and refresh the 2016 Auckland Council Whānau internal strategy to minimise alcohol-related harm. The refresh included developing a statement of commitment, a revised framework, a coordination plan, a refreshed implementation approach, and a monitoring and evaluation framework. Kia mai tai te whakaiti e te kino kahua i te waipiro expresses the Council Whānau collective commitment to work together to minimise the harm from alcohol and builds on our existing strengths of an established programme of work, coordination and collaboration. The Statement of Commitment guides Council Whānau staff towards our vision for a safe, vibrant, healthy Tamaki Makaurau, Auckland free from alcohol-related harm, and provides us with an improved frame of reference for holistic well-being under a Te Ao Māori lens. The scope is focused on and limited to collective internal Council Whānau action and activity to strengthen existing levers and expand connections and collaboration with teams in relevant CCOs and with our sector partners. Council Whānau do not hold all the levers or resources necessary to achieve our vision. The impact of our contribution is constrained by the legislative framework and financial resources and requires us to maximise our contribution by working together across Council Whānau with the sector and community. Our revised implementation and evaluation approach allows us to adapt to internal and external context changes and new evidence over the kaupapa life cycle. If the committee approve, kia mai tai te whakaiti e te kino kahua i te waipiro, social wellbeing policy staff will continue to facilitate and monitor implementation in line with the included evaluation framework and update the relevant committee on progress in mid-2023. Kia ora koutou katoa, patai mai.
Tēnā koe, Dorothy, ngā mihi ki a koe mō te kōrero, te reo, ka pai tērā. So, just opening it up for any pātai.
Yes, Chair. But can't push the button fast enough.
Ka pai. Pātai.
The dog wants to have a kōrero too. Thank you. Mihana kia koe, kawe mai ana te kōrero nei. I just wanted to ask, how does the local alcohol policy, if it actually ever actually happens, how does that fit into this kaupapa?
Kia ora, Councillor. So, sorry, member, apologies. So as there's been a lot of attention on this. So at the moment, that is with the Supreme Court. So it's been a long and drawn out process, and we would like to be able to implement that. Unfortunately, there are some steps in the that we need to take before we can do that. So if and hopefully when we reach a position of having a local alcohol policy in place, it will be part of this piece of work to support the implementation of that. But at the moment, we're not there, and because some of the key decisions around being able to implement that are outside of our control, we don't really entirely have confidence about the exact timing either.
Kaui anō e te hemana? He pātai anō?
Ka pai.
Oh yeah. I think what I'm asking is there flexibility within this kaupapa to incorporate what may come out of the Supreme? Where's it going to? Supreme?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Don't know
Kia
where
ora.
it is now.
Kia ora matua.
Yeah.
Yes, if there was an operative LAP, this would be implemented under the regulatory work stream, and there's an action for that.
Thank you.
Ka pai matua. There's no further pātai, so I'm going to open it up for any whakaaro. Looks like there's no whakaaro as well. Councillor Bartley, do you wish to exercise your right to close the debate?
No, just to thank officers for their ongoing work on this. Something extremely important to our communities. So just a note of thanks. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Bartley. Look, I just as you started to speak, Matua Kake, I know this is out of order, but Matua Kake, did you have any whakaaro, I'm assuming?
Yeah, just thank you. Sorry, my typing isn't as fast as it used to be. So if you're going to allow a long 3 seconds when you do it, brother, that'll be appreciated. Hey, look, just continue. Just want to acknowledge the staff. Continue the work with the Māori Independent Māori Statutory Board officers in terms of addressing this and recognition of the Y2624 claim that you've stated. I think it's paragraph 39 in your report, and the significance of that. You know, the harm that we see every day out on the streets is significant as a result of alcohol. So, you know, family abuse and all that stuff. So I just encourage the staff to continue to work with the Stat Board, Independent Māori Statutory Board staff in terms of coming with resolutions, and they follow Dave Ratu as well from Ngati Te Ata out Waiuku ways. He's a legend in this space. So I think, you know, it's not an easy one to tackle. Can get politically huge, but I think you know, just to address the inequities, to continue that work with our Stat Board would be appreciated. Thank you.
Ka pai matua. So the motion's on the table. I'll put the recommendation. All those in favour?
Aye.
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 Against? Carried. Item 19, investigation of Papatuatui community provision. Councillor Collins is the mover, and I will second